Quick intro. I am half asleep today, guys. It was one of those nights where like you just wake up in the middle of the night and can't go back to sleep. Kind of worked out though, because there's like crazy news I'm seeing this morning. I guess this was posted last night. VShojo, man. Big news. But yeah, if I make any mistakes in the coverage, my bad. Like I said, half asleep right now. Do my best though. And if I'm talking a bit lower than usual, it's because I'm trying not to wake my neighbors up. So we got VShojo. And before we read that real quick, thank you Lumi for the tag. 186 likes, but there's like 5 upset people in the comments, which is kind of funny. I don't know if they're mad at me or Rev, but it's kind of funny. And I always like getting a laugh at Twitter being Twitter. So we'll have a laugh real quick before we get to the news. The funny thing is, like, I knew about this news before I was even tagged. So as Lumi says, like, it would have made a video about this anyways. Yeah. Like, the 5 people are mad at literally nothing. The tag didn't change anything. Twitter being Twitter, always good for a laugh. Anyways, back to the news. VShojo says, to our community, Silvervale and Vey have chosen not to renew their contracts with VShojo. We respect their decision and want to thank them for helping make VShojo what it is today. They will also retain their IP so they can continue as the creators you love. We wish them the best on the next leg of their journey. Sincerely, the VShojo team. As of recording this, the tweet already having over 25,000 likes and over 2.2 million views. In response to the news, Vey posting this tweet saying, you know, talking about being indie. And Silvervale also retweeting that tweet from Vey. As of recording this, I believe we only have 3 statements from other VShojo members. If I miss any, my bad. Again, half asleep right now. However, I did triple check this, and I do believe that is the up-to-date amount of statements that we've had so far. So of course that means after this video is posted, there may be other VShojo members who say something about this. Just keep that in mind. But for now, here we go. Fruit saying, I'm devastated about Vey and Silver leaving VShojo, but I will be happy for them wherever they choose to go. New opportunities will open up for them and I will support them all the way. Kaysan saying, still be friends forever. And Zen saying, you both are going to do amazing things and I am absolutely wishing you the best future. Now, regarding being indie, I don't know too much about Vey, actually, so sorry about that. But Silvervale, I'm pretty sure she was indie before joining VShojo. Like, I'm like 99% sure about that. Just freaking half asleep right now. Like, if I mess that up, I apologize. But my point is, I'm sure they'll succeed as being indie. And actually, as I mentioned 2 days ago in the Phase Connect segment, and about 3 weeks ago in the Production Kawaii segment, I personally prefer the indie approach myself. Now, the caveat is, when I say that, I'm not talking about other people. You know, y'all got to pick what you think is best for you. But personally, for me, I do like the indie approach more, and that's the approach that I personally would take. Of course, my opinions may change in the future, but that's my stance right now. Actually, let's get back to the news because there's more stuff to show you. There's currently this clip that a lot of people are talking about, so you'll probably want to see this.
Are you and Mousy still friends? And I don't want to, like... I don't know, man. What is a friend? Is someone that doesn't talk to you for 7 months? I don't know. Next question.
All right, look, so while I'll play the clip, it's making the rounds. A lot of people are talking about it, and it's still extremely early in the day, so it's only going to get spread more and more and more. But that said, while I'll show you it for the sake of reporting on the news and all that, I don't have much to personally say about that. All I know is there's probably a bunch of stuff behind the scenes that I'm never going to know about. And hopefully this all resolves well for everybody and it leads to a better future. We've got some more clips to play actually. So it looks like Silvervale answered some questions in her latest stream near the end of the stream. Well, actually it was like half the stream, I guess, the like latter half of it or so, give or take. I think that's where that clip we just played came from. But I went to the stream itself and found another clip on the VOD that I think you want to see. So here we go.
Whole situation and this little mini talk. Is that I decided not to stay because I personally was very, very unhappy. There were times where I was very happy and I really enjoyed being there and I enjoyed a lot of the staff. They were very pleasant to work with. But I was very unhappy and staying with VShojo was not the best option for me or my business, financially or emotionally or mentally going forward. So I decided to leave. What about your lore? Lore is stupid.
Silver, you're still my favorite streamer. Congratulations on
lore is fun, lore is silly, but it literally does not matter at all to my streaming career. It's just a fun thing to do, so it really does not matter at all.
Thank
you, Electra. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the understanding. Where do we buy your merch? I have my own but I will have fancy, super cool,
Congrats on being
fast shipping merch in the future.
Pause and side note. I just appreciate what Silvervale said about lore. Let me also say, no offense to anyone with lore videos or anything like that. A lot of those things seem like they're done really, really well. It's impressive. But personally for me, like my VTuber, when I finally start streaming, probably this weekend, but you know, still been putting that off for a long time. Here's the point. Since the premise of my VTuber though is like basically if you enjoy my videos on the main channel here, you might enjoy hanging out with me live, which I'll be live as a VTuber. So like it seems like lore would be counterintuitive at that point, right? Like it just doesn't seem like it fit that well. So then hearing Silvervale say that about lore right then, I'm like, oh, okay, Silvervale. Well, thank you. Now check this out, guys. The part of this stream that we just took a look at here was around the 2 hour and 7 minute mark, and the whole stream goes on to about 3 hours and 16 minutes. So you're probably going to want to check that full VOD out for yourself. I'm not going to be able to hit everything because I got to find a balance between like getting this news out there promptly, but also filling the segment with enough information that you get the general idea of like what's going on and all that. And of course, like I said, if you want to look into this more on your own, you know where to find more of this stuff. And as mentioned earlier as well, there very well may be additional statements made by other VShojo members as well. So another thing to keep note of.
Are they still my friends? I think anyone that was a genuine friend of mine in the first place is still going to be my friend. I think a friend is someone that talks to you more than when it is convenient from a business standpoint, and talks to you more than once every 6 months. But I think anyone that was my friend in the first place and is a genuine friend to me will always be a genuine friend to me. I don't think it matters what group you're in, you know? For the next chapter, dude, I really am. I think it'll be really good in the long run. I'm gonna be a lot happier. Thank you, Ghost. I'll probably be streaming even more, actually. Wanted to be friends with everyone. That's up to them. Thank you, Sovereign. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for the huge dono. Thank you for the love and support. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, guys. I should probably leave it there. That covers the main stuff that I could find right now, at least. And again, because I'm like half asleep right now, I know the longer the segment goes on, the greater the possibility of me messing this up somehow. So I think so far the coverage has been all right. Hopefully it has been. Let me know what you think in the comments. And of course, as mentioned, that VOD has like an hour left on Silvervale's Twitch channel if you want to see more of it. And if you want more public reception, of course, people on Twitter and Reddit are talking about this too, so you can easily find that stuff if you want to see more of it, like I said. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your understanding. And all the best to all parties involved. Hopefully everyone has a bright future. I'll leave it there. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the comments and in the next segment.